Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome to the final cut. Yes, it is that time, and today I'm taking a look at an independent film that is the latest installment in a long-running series, and I am looking at I Dared You, Truth or Dare 5, brought to us by co-directors Tim Ritter and Scott Tepperman, giving us the story of Daxton Hackman, who's been receiving therapy from his Dr. Desmond Hall for his kind of psychopathic tendencies that he has. He wears a mask because he has been scarred due to some trauma that he faced when he was a child that is directly connected to the original killer in the first Truth or Dare film. And so now we see him trying to deal with his own inner demons. Well, just when he thinks that he's dealt with them, he comes across the site, Truth or Dare site, where people are uploading deadly dares, and it was inspired by the original killer in the first Truth or Dare film. And we see how he starts taking on deadly dares as well as giving out deadly dares to people, all in the name of revenge. And we see how all of this comes together and its connection to the original few films in this latest independent micro-budget horror film. Now, I will say I enjoyed the concept of this movie, the backstory for Daxter Hackman. I enjoyed that concept, that idea that, you know, the events from the first film ended up sparking this guy's own, his killing spree, if you will, or killing urges. And I liked that. I liked that quite a bit. I thought that was a great way to connect these films and keep this story running. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I thought it took some creative work. And it was fun to see Joel D. Wynkoop back in the role of Dan Hess. He's been a mainstay in this series, and it was great seeing him in this role again on camera and having some fun with this character. And Jim O'Rear playing Dr. Desmond Hall. Is great to see him on screen. We've seen him before as well, and all of them do very well with the material that they're given. I think the script in here, the dialogue in here, it gets a little exposition-y in spots, but not too bad. But you could see these events happening within this world of Truth or Dare. Now, what did get to me, though, was some of the technical aspects. And I know it was shot on a very limited budget. I went into this knowing that. But there are a few things in here that kind of took me out of the film. Namely, a lot of the footage, near the beginning at least, some of it really felt out of focus. Now, I don't know if they were trying to try to capture that, VHS shot on video type aesthetic that the first one had, and that could be the case, but many of the shots seem to be just a little fuzzy or out of focus in the beginning of this film, and that kind of took me a bit out of it, as well as the editing. So the editing in this film as well was a bit disjointed for a lot of it, so, it just didn't quite flow like you would hope for a movie, and it was very distracting for me there. The blood effects in here I did enjoy. The gore effects we had in here and the Truth or Dare videos that they had in here too were pretty creepy, and it fell in line with what we saw in the Truth or Dare 4 film. So they were trying to keep that continuity and letting you know this is still in the same world, and that website from 4 is still there. And so I enjoyed the continuity that they were presenting in here to keeping this whole series together, rather than just being a full spin-off story on its own and not really have any connection. So I enjoyed that, but these technical aspects really were distracting for me, and some of the audio as well, to where I couldn't fully enjoy this film, even though I did like the story that they presented. So while the concept of Truth or Dare 5, I Dared You, was really great, and I did enjoy the story they came up with, the technical aspects of this and some of the execution took me out of the film enough to where I couldn't enjoy it as much as the others. So there you have it, folks. I Dared You, Truth or Dare 5, I believe is out on video on demand now. If you're a fan of the series, you may want to check it out. I thank you for your support. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And remember, till next time, keep that ticket stub.